Hey guys, Michael here from michaelsherlock.com. This is a video captured off the Samsung Epic 4G, resolution 1280 by 720, 720p. So let's go ahead and head on over to the trees. Now we're in sort of a lower light situation. Get some of this willow tree here. If we look up at the sky, it'll auto adjust. Everything's basically set to auto. See macro mode. So when you first start recording, you can touch to focus, but once recording is started, you can't. So it'll sort of auto adjust, but it's not as crisp as I would have liked. This is a Galaxy S smartphone, and what's nice about this phone, as opposed to the ones on other carriers, is it actually has a flash. So when we get indoors later in this video, you'll be able to see it better. So let's go under the deck and get the obligatory light change here. Right now I have two hands on the device, but I'm walking, so there is some shake. So now the whole lighting scenario is much different than it was before. So let's look at these sunflowers. And it doesn't look bad, but compared to other devices I've used, you can get much closer and it'll focus much faster and give you a crisper picture. So let's again, it does a pretty good job actually, just my initial impressions, of focusing what the subject area. So for instance, we switch here to lower light, and even back here, does that pretty quick. I don't see any birds. There's a bird's nest up there. This is a test that a lot of smartphones and a lot of cameras can't do because the light towards the bottom messes with it. But depending on the angle, let's see if we can get that bird's nest. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a test I do with a lot of devices, and a lot of them struggle with that. I'm trying to see that bird's nest that's in there. So now the flash is on, and you can see with the hand. So let's just see if that affects anything. Actually, it's sort of brighter light. The flash does a nice job of sort of complementing, adding some extra shadows to darker things. And as you can see off my hand, the light is on. So we'll test that out indoors to see if it gives better results. So now we're indoors with the Epic 4G. As you can see, the flash is off. Focus on the towels here. I think an interesting test is actually the sync. I haven't done this test in a while, but so that's sort of indoor quality. And now we have it with the flash on, and we'll go ahead and do a test we did with the iPhone 4 and turn the lights off. So with this, obviously it's not the most ideal situation, but you can still see. Again, we'll check out the towels. It actually lights up a lot of the frame, which is always good to see, and makes it watchable. Let's do the water one more time. So that's with that. Again, we can turn the light back on. Let's go ahead and just finish this video up here. So the light is shining on me and making me kind of look white here, but that's just a quick look at the Epic 4G's video recording and picture taking abilities. Creating media is an ever-growing thing with smartphones, and the Epic 4G has a fairly good camcorder and camera built right in, along with a very powerful flash.